Well, hello there, all you strange and interesting creatures of the internet. Welcome back to the All Seasons on F1 2017. Hookster's currently in 5th position. Wowzers. Let's have a look at the laptop then and see how we're doing at the moment. Well, we're just behind Renault in a development race, and as you can also see, our engines are pretty knackered. Yes, we've only been in this car for a couple of rounds, and already we're on our 3rd engine set. Yes, our 3rd engine set. Fan-bloody-tastic.
Hey, good to see you again. The factory sent over the parts that were looking good on the rig. They're being fitted as we speak. Have a look at the report.
Thank you, Chris. Yes, he makes his one appearance like he always does. Otherwise, he doesn't get paid. No, he doesn't get paid. Anyway, we are going to put another little development on the car. I think we're going to go for a little bit more durability. Yes, a little bit more durability before we go on to the next Grand Prix. And you know when the next Grand Prix is, don't you? Yes, it's time for Italy. Just one cornetto.
Qualifying is about to start here at the Autodromo di Monza for the Italian Grand Prix. The teams are about to head out onto the track any minute now.
So here we are at Italy, which is absolutely full to the gunnels with Canadians. Yes, who knew? Who knew? Anyway, let's see what time the Hookster's going to put in. Sergio Perez, no, wait a minute. Sebastian Vettel has just put a pole lap time of 1 minute and 22 seconds, and the Hookster's going to cross the line. No, he's not going to beat that. No, he's not going to beat that at all. Oh my goodness, he's 3rd at the moment, but 3 seconds behind. 3 seconds behind. Anyway, a little bit later to qualifying, just under 3 minutes left, and you can see the Hookster's down to 13th position at the moment, but he's up on his delta time, almost half a second now as we come round Parabolica, my favourite corner name of all time. Let's see if we can improve on 13th place as we cross the line. Oh, look at this, almost up to a second, and yes we do, bloody hell, up into 9th position now, 9th position for the race. Fantastic.
The Italians love their cars and they love their racing. And of course, they love it here at Monza. Home race for Ferrari, of course, who've had 18 wins here since 1950. But you know, there's not been so much luck for the locals in the cockpit recently. The last Italian driver to win this race was back in 1966. So what now? I think it's time to make some more history here today.
So here's the final grid placings then. First place went to Valtteri Bottas, second place for Sebastian Vettel. In 3rd position it is Kimi Raikkonen. 4th place for Daniel Ricciardo. 5th spot goes to Esteban Ocon. 6th for Maxi Boy Verstappen. 7th for Felipe Massa. 8th for Sergio Perez. 9th for Nico Hulkenberg. 10th for Le Mans Grosjean. 11th for Kevin Magnussen. 12th for Lewis Hamilton. 13th for the Hookster. 14th for Carlos Sainz. 15th for Daniel Kvyat. 16th for Fernando Alonso. 17th for Stoffel Van Doon. 18th for Pascal Wehrlein. 19th for Marcus Ericsson. And bringing up the rear, as you always like to do, it's Jolly Off Palmer. Anyway, it's time now for the 5 lights to go out on the season's career mode, and we say go, 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 and it's away we go from 13th on the grid. Look at this, so another rocket ship start. Oh, wowzers. Kevin Magnussen pulls right out in front of us there, but we're now going to go into the first chicane, which of course is the Rettifilie at the gorgeous Italy circuit. Is he going to get through okay? Oh, little bit of jostling around at the moment. Oh, look at this, but he manages to get through. Yes, fantastic, up into 7th place already for the Hookster. He's got Esteban Ocon directly in front of him, and he's got Ricciardo and, of course, Verstappen. Both those Red Bulls, which we are trying to get a drive in for next season. Oh, look at this! He does a switchback manoeuvre on Ocon, gets past, makes contact with one of the Red Bulls, and Verstappen makes contact with Daniel Ricciardo, but he manages to slip through up into 5th position now, and fighting like crazy with Verstappen. Maxi Boy Verstappen in 4th position. Oh my goodness. Almost gave myself an ice cream headache there, but yes, first lap of the Grand Prix, and the Hookster has made it up into 5th position. Of course, this is a circuit that he absolutely loves. Yes, he loves all these flat-out circuits. Yes, so much better than all them horrible squiggles like Hungary. Bleh, 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 as Kimi Raikkonen would say. Bleh, bleh, bleh. Anyway, still chasing hard now on Maxi Boy Verstappen in 4th position. Daniel Ricciardo, the Honey Badger, is behind, which means we are now in the middle of a Red Bull sandwich. Oh, it reminds me of that time with a certain Austrian driver. No, anyway, let's move on as we've just come round Parabolica once again for the Hookster. And he's continuing in 5th position now. 5th position is about to start lap 2. Still chasing Maxi Boy, but Maxi Boy is starting to pull away, as you can see. Just a little bit now, just a little bit on the Hookster. And behind us, we've still got Daniel Ricciardo. This is now lap 2 as we once again go into the Rettifilie. gorgeous chicane, but unfortunately very bloody tight and not really appropriate after being at such a high speed to have to brake so hard to get through it. But there you go. That's what the Italians love, so that's what we get. That's what we get. It's their circuit, so they can do what they bloody well like, can't they? Yes, indeedy, Mr. McGreedy. As we now put in a purple sector time. Fantastic. Hookster is doing really well in, of course, the Williams car. Yes, the Williams in 2017 was a pretty decent car. Unfortunately, it's not now. No, it's pretty much just a skip. Yes, but George Russell does his best. Bless him. He does his best in a car that is really, really not up there with anything, really. No, it's at the back with the Huss cars. Yes, the Huss. Oh, don't get me started with the Huss cars, please. No. Let's just continue now. Lap 2. Daniel Ricciardo still behind us. Maxi Boy Verstappen's ahead of us as once again on split 2 we put in a purple sector time. So the Hookster is really giving it his all, because there's an old saying that goes around here that says that he never gives up and he never surrenders. Don't you know? Don't you know? That's exactly what he's doing. And now it's time once again for the third. Oh, look at this. So the cars are jostling behind as we now go round the Parabolica. Yes. Oh, I just love that corner name. It just sounds so bloody rude. So bloody rude. Fantastic. Yes. So we go past Parabolica, calm ourselves down as the DRS has now been enabled for lap 3. We got lots of cars behind us. We got one of the Red Bulls and both the Force Indias. They're jostling with each other though, trying to get past Hookster, but he's a sly old fox, is a Hookster. Yes, still 39 years old. Yes, 39 years old. Wowzers. Yes, he doesn't age like normal people. No, he only ages in dog years. So every 7 years is just 1 year for the Hookster. So he's going to be doing well for the next 50 years at least. Yes, 50 years at least. We'll still be doing this when 2057 comes out. Yes, 2050. Oh God, let's hope not. Let's hope not. Please. I'm sure I'll get banned from YouTube before then anyway. I'm sure I will, so we'll be okay. So, still pursuing Maxi Boy. Well, I say pursuing, that's rather a loose term right now, because as you can see, he's off in the distance. And behind us, we've still got now Esteban Ocon. Wowzers. In that Force India car, he's going for a move on us. The arrow has gone red, as you can see. He dives down the inside, but looks to covers off the line beautifully there. Brakes really, really hard and manages to hold off Esteban Ocon. But now, of course, we've got this very, very long straight, so this is going to be an opportunity that Esteban needs to try and get past Hookster. Is he going to try and dive around the outside? Not at the moment. What about the inside? Is he going to go for the inside line? No, he now goes round the outside to try and get past Hookster, but the Hookster has got the line covered off beautifully, like he always does. And round Parabolica we go. Wow, love that camera shot. And we're still holding on to 5th position at the moment. Esteban Ocon still chasing us though. Look at this, he's going round the inside of us. Oh my goodness. Are we going to get past? I don't know. Is he going to get past? I'm not quite sure. Anyway, yes, we're okay. Oh, a little bit of a squeeze there for Esteban. Oh, and we jumped straight over the curb there. That was very, very tight. And we squeezed Esteban right off the circuit. Basically, it's okay. The stewards have deemed that to be a racing incident, so it's all good. No penalty. Anyway, we accelerate forward to lap 5. Lap 5. Still holding on to 5th position now for the Hookster, as a couple of cars have already made their pit stop, so we're going to gain a few positions now into 3rd place. Yes, our teammate is in. Felipe Massa Baby has come into the pits. It's soon time for us to come in because we're on 32% for one of our tyres, so yes, once they reach 40, that's when the wear starts for the tyres. But of course in 2017 the wear rates were really, really good because they made the tyres a lot harder, so they do go a lot longer. Anyway, we accelerate forward to lap 6. Well, what's going on here? We've got the yellow flag. Yellow flag's a car going very, very slow. Well, Jesus Christ! That was Daniel Kvyat. Daniel Kvyat, the torpedo. And I'm just hearing from the pit crew that, apparently he's got a puncher on his car. Yes, Daniel Kvyat has got a puncher. That's why he's going very, very slowly around the circuit. Anyway, still in 3rd position at the moment. The car behind us now is Lulu. Yes, it is the blessed one. Sir Lulu. Yes, you have to bow every time he passes you now. Yes, you have to bow and say, no, sir. No, you go past me, sir. No, you go past me, sir. No, that's fine. You are a knight of the realm, so you should go past me. Yes, you should. Thank you very much. So we go past the pits again on lap 7, and we now go into the lead. We go into it's only a net lead though, because of course we haven't made our pit stop yet, but at the moment we are in the lead of the Grand Prix. Now this is the opportunity that we need to show the other team bosses that we are the choice of to be in their car, basically. Oh no, wait a minute, DRS has been disabled. The virtual safety car has come out. That may be for Daniel Kvyat, because he seems to be still limping around the circuit, I do believe, so we may have the virtual safety car basically for Daniel Ricciardo. No, Daniel Kvyat. I'm getting my Daniels confused now. Yes, it's very, very common to do. Yes, it's a very common problem. Anyway, virtual safety car is now ending on lap 7. and we continue on. The GOS has now been enabled. It's time to say go, 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 but unfortunately we can't go, go, go for very long because it's soon time to come in for our pit stop. We now have that 40% wear on the rear left of the car, so we'll be coming in for our pit stop, and we're going to lose the lead unfortunately because Hamilton is right behind us. In fact, Hamilton has already stopped and he's right behind us. Yes. Oh, shut up now, shut up. I'm trying my best, for cock's sake. Anyway, we come in for our pit stop. Oh, that was very, very tight, very, very tight. And there is Kvyat, and there you can see his puncher. Look at that, he's been waddling along for the past 2 laps, I do believe, with that puncher. That's what brought out the virtual safety car. So the lads change us from the soft tyre onto the harder tyre. Thank you, lads. Yes, we like it hard. Go hard or go home. Yes, that's what they say, isn't it? Go hard or go home. Anyway, we rejoin now on lap 8 in 7th position. Unfortunately, we've lost out to a few cars ahead of us. Maxi Boy is still ahead of us, so hopefully we will get a few more positions out of this as we go past the pits on lap 9. The car just coming out of the pits. Who is it? Who is it? It's it's the blessed one. It's Hamilton. Are we going to get a jump on Hamilton? We go ready outside. This is going to be very, very tight as we go through Rettifilio. Are we going to hold on to it? Yes, we bloody well do. Fantastic. Up now into 6th position. Yes, 6th position on lap 9. As we accelerate forward, that's still on lap 9. We're under real pressure now from Lulu. As you can see, he's trying to get past us. He's on the softer tyre as well. Oh, banging with Lulu. We're banging with Lulu. No, come on. Do not do this to a Knight of the Realm. You cannot do this to a Knight of the Realm. Anyway, we're going to see. Oh, look at this. We're going to go into Rich Mix, a sneaky little Rich Mix to try and get a little bit of a jump on Lulu, as you can see. And yes, we've made it. Wowzers. We made it. That was very, very sneaky from Dave there. Very, very sneaky indeed. We were just using Rich Mix because, of course, our other competitors don't seem to use Rich Mix very much. Anyway, so lap 10 now. Still holding on to this 6th position. We've got to turn the fuel down soon, though, because we're in the red now. We're in the red, and we don't want to run out of fuel. As we accelerate forward down to lap 10, and the DRS has been disabled, and we got the virtual safety car again. Wow, for the 2nd time in this Grand Prix. I still think that they haven't put a new tyre on Kvyat's car, I still think he's going around the puncher. I'm sure he is. Anyway, we accelerate forward now to the end of this virtual safety car. It is now finishing. And we are now in 5th position. Wowzers, this is going to be some more good points for our team, of course, and of course for us as we return to racing speed. On lap 10, you can see the cars behind. There is Lulu. Hasn't gained much ground, but of course we've been under virtual safety car, so he's had to maintain his pace as we now start lap 11 of this Grand Prix at the gorgeous Italian circuit. As we accelerate forward in lap 12, Oh, Lulu's getting very, very close to us now, as you can see. Very, very close indeed. We got red arrows as we come round Parabolica. Oh, we're still holding on though. We are still holding on to this 5th place, but we're about to start the last lap of the race. This is a last opportunity for Lulu to try and get past us. Oh, he's looking very, very close in the mirrors. He's sneaking down the inside. The little git. This is what bloody Knights of the Realm do, Oh, this is going to get tight. But look at that. Yes, the Hookster cuts his nose off to spite his face. And he gets overtaken. He gets overtaken by a Perez. Sergio Perez in the Force India. Wowzers. Absolutely fantastic. Perez, well, he was like a rabbit up a drain pipe, or maybe a ferret up a drain pipe. Anyway, we accelerate forward now, still on lap 13, last lap of the race, and Sergio Perez is trying to get past us, but Valtteri Bottas has won the race. Hookster goes a little bit wide there, but manages to hold it together. And we hold on to this 5th place, so some more important points for our team and for our driver, of course, Hookster, as we now come round for the very, very last time. It's so sad, it really is, but yes, this is Parabolica. So we come down Parabolica now and finished off the race in 5th place. Some good points. I think Claire will be happy with that. Yes. Oh, Hookster's hands haven't gone up, so I don't think he's very happy. I think he was expecting a little bit more there, but anyway, that's the best we could do with the car that we've got. There he is, everyone. It's Toto Wolff, the Terminator, looking less shiny in 2017, has to be said, less shiny. And there's Valtteri Bottas, the race winner, or as we like to call him, Bottle Job Bottas. Yes, there's the team mechanics. Oh, they're just getting ready for them soapy bubbles later in the old jacuzzi. Yes, the group jacuzzi. They'll just jump in together because they're lads. And there's Jolly-Off, who finished in 10th place in the Renault. Wowzers. He doesn't look very happy either, does he? Anyway, onto the podium now. You can see there's Valtteri on the top step. There's Kimi Räikkönen. Hate him. Hate that guy. Hate him. Stole my seat at Ferrari. Little git. Little bloody git. And there's Valtteri holding up the trophy high. And it's time now for the champagne to go over everyone. Fantastic. Go on, yeah. Get it all over Verstappen. He likes getting wet. Especially with Mrs. PK. Anyway, continuing. Come on, Dave. Put it together now. Put it together. So after that round, we're in 5th place with 140 points. 89 points behind the leader, which is currently Sebastian Vettel with 229 points. And the constructors, we're in 6th place. So the team approval has now skyrocketed after that. Yes, it has. Well done, Dave. Well done indeed. So it's time now to move on to the next Grand Prix. And the next Grand Prix is going to be Singapore. Yes, it's time once again for the Singapore Sling.
Hey, our upgrade pace is looking solid right now. But I do think we need to push harder if we want to stay competitive. Here's the report.
Hey, who said Chris could appear in 2 episodes? Where's the contract? Oh, it's a development comparison. As you can see, Williams are a completely flat line in the development. But we are still just behind Renault, so we're not doing too bad. Not doing too bad at all. Anyway, it's time to put more development parts on the car. We're going for durability once again because we are doing pretty bad on engines. Yes, we'll get back to the juicy stuff once we've sorted out our engines that don't keep blowing up every 5 minutes. So I think we're going to go for some ICE. Yes, possibly. I'm not quite sure.
The sky is dark and the lights are on. Welcome to qualifying here at the Marina Bay Street Circuit in Singapore.
So here we are at Singapore for qualifying. This is a circuit that is not very much liked by Hookster, not very much liked at all, but we will just get on with it. Vettel puts in a pole position time of 1:40 and we're going to be in 3rd place at the moment, but 3.2 seconds behind the leaders. We accelerate forward now to the end of qualifying, just under 2 minutes left. Lewis Hamilton has completed and is going to be in pole position, of course. Hookster's currently in 14th place. Oh my goodness, he's slightly up on his delta time, so slightly up, so is he going to improve on that? Oh, I think that was a sneaky 11th. I think that was a sneaky 11th. Oh no, it was 12. Oh, cock it.
As the sun sets over the South China Sea, the sport that never sleeps is alert and raring to go. Welcome, under the bright lights of the Marina Bay Circuit, to another Singapore Grand Prix. It's a very long, very physical lap, this one, and really there's not much in the way of margin for error. So we have a bit of an endurance race for you tonight.
So here's the final grid placings. 1st place went to Lulu, 2nd for Kimi Raikkonen. In 3rd position it's Sebastian Vettel, 4th for Valtteri Bottas. In 5th place it is Daniel Ricciardo, 6th for Maxi Boy Verstappen, 7th for Sergio Perez, 8th for Romain Grosjean, 9th for Esteban Ocon, 10th for Nico Hulkenberg, 11th for Fernando Alonso, 12th for Dougstaff, 13th for Jolly Off Palmer, 14th for Kevin Magnussen, 15th for Felipe Massa, 16th for Carlos Sainz, 17th for Daniel Kvyat, 18th for Stoffel Van Doon, 19th for Pascal Villa, and 20th for Marcus Ericsson. Fuck me, I did it. I absolutely bloody did it. Anyway, let's look at the strategy now. Oh, now it's going to rain halfway through the race. I think what I'm going to do is change onto the harder tyre, hoping that if they're all on ultra softs, they'll have to come in twice because I have to pit for new tyres and then come in when it starts raining, but we won't have to. This could be an act of genius from the Hookster, or it could completely blow up in his face. Let's see what happens. So it's time once again for the 5 lights to go out on the season's career mode, and we say go, 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 and it's away he goes from 12th position. Of course, don't forget on the harder tyre as we go into turn 1, already getting the move on the Hulkenberg. Oh, this is going to be tight once again for Hookster. Oh, it's a dive, but he managed to get through very, very cleanly, just behind once again these Red Bull cars. But look at this, he absolutely almost pushes Daniel Ricciardo out of the way, so up once again to 6th place, and once again in the middle of a Red Bull sandwich. Christian Horner must be wondering what the hell is going on, with his Williams car. It seems to be almost every single race up there with the Red Bulls, even beating them sometimes, and we are beating them. We're beating Daniel Ricciardo. So this is great news. This is great news for Hookster. But is his strategy going to play out, or is it going to blow up in his face? We will find out as the race progresses. It's going to start raining pretty much at half distance. Hopefully these ultra soft runners are going to have to come in early for their pit stop because the tyres won't last, and we can stay out and continue on. But for how long can we continue on? Of course we will be on pretty worn tyres, they'll be on fresh tyres, but we will give it our all. Of course the circuit is not like, as I said, by the Hookster, but we will just see what happens as we are being chased relentlessly now, as you can see, by the honey badger himself, then Ricciardo. Verstappen looked like he went a little bit wide there in front of us and kicked up a little bit of the dust. It's very, very dusty at this circuit. Yeah, it's very, very dusty. I don't know why, but it is. If you go offline, and we're still chasing Maxi Boy. Still the first lap of the race. It's a beautiful race underneath the floodlights, as you can see. See all the buildings in the background, that big wheel, just look at that big wheel. What a beautiful sight, and I'm sure one day we'll all be able to visit it again. Yes, hopefully not before 2025 though. Are you listening to me, Mr. whatever it is? Can't call it, otherwise I'll get banned from YouTube. You know what it is. Yes, just be gone now, just be gone as we complete lap 1 now. Complete lap 1, still chasing Verstappen into lap 2, and there's the gap now between us and Daniel Ricciardo. He's darting all over the place trying to get past. Of course, we are on this harder tyre, so he's definitely got he's got 2 advantages actually. He's got the advantage of faster tyres and the advantage of the fact that he's got a Red Bull, yes, that he's driving, which is a lot faster than, of course, this Williams car. But it's not too bad, because this car in 2017 was pretty decent. It was pretty much after this season. Oh, they say that though. Look at this. Daniel Ricciardo's trying to sneak down the inside of us. Is he going to get past? No, it looks to cut him off. Oh, but goes very, very wide on the exit. But we managed to hold on. It's okay. It's okay. Still hold on to 6th place. Yes, it was pretty much after the 2017 season that actually Williams started their slow and steady decline. Yes, 2018 was when they started to really go backwards, and 2019 was even worse. And of course in 2020, we all know the results of that, you know. Pretty much at the back of the field. So I'd like to know what happened, what changed between 2018 and 2020. I'd like to know, was there some hotshot developer there that suddenly left? I'm not quite sure, but something definitely happened. I did hear on the news during those periods that they were trying everything to try and get some performance out of the car. They even brought back, or there was talk of them bringing back Patrick Head as an advisor or a consultant at Williams. I remember seeing an interview with Claire about that, and she said she was going to bring back Patrick Head as some kind of consultant, executive consultant or something like that anyway at Williams. Around about the 2019 season, I think it was. Yeah, something like that. But I never heard any more about that, so I don't know what happened. Maybe he's, maybe he didn't want to leave his garden, basically, because he's probably been there a few years, isn't he, old Patrick Head? Yep. Tending all his flowers in his garden. Maybe he keeps bees now as well. Do you think he keeps bees? Yes, perhaps he's a beekeeper, is Patrick Head. Who knows? But anyway, nothing happened, and unfortunately that was the result of why Williams declined even more, I do believe. Although, to be honest, I don't think the input of Patrick Head would have really put them much further up the grid, to be honest. No. Especially as a consultant, a consultant is basically just there to consult. They have no real actual input. And anyway, I'm waffling on like anything. This is still lap 3 and we're still holding on to 6th position. Daniel Ricciardo still behind us. Verstappen still in front of us. And once again, pulling out a little bit of a lead, unfortunately. Yes, he's pulling out a lead, as he always seems to. But Daniel Ricciardo never seems to be able to get past us. No, he doesn't seem to be able to get past us. But of course, that's because the Hookster never gives up and he never surrenders and he never lets cars pass. And he's bloody difficult to get past. Yes, all the drivers in the paddock say that the Hookster is absolutely bloody impossible to pass. Yes, he really is. Yes. He's a complete and utter arsewipe. Yes, complete and utter arsewipe. Anyway, oh my goodness. The engine is now looking not very clean, not very good at the moment. 56% wear on the MG UK and everything else is wearing, gearbox is wearing as well. But it's okay for this track, of course, because you don't need ultimate power. So we're just going to stay with it now, stay with it. I'm not too happy about the gearbox though at 70%. I just hope we don't start losing gears as we get to the end of the race. Cock's sake. Anyway, this is the end of lap 3 for the Hookster. Still holding on to this 6th position, and we're still holding on, of course, to these harder tyres. How long can we go with these tyres? We will find out, of course, as we accelerate forward down to lap 4. Lap 4, still in 6th place. Hookster, it goes very wide now, almost hits the wall, in fact. Well, look at those tyres, only 9% wear on the tyres. Oh my God, oh, Jesus Christ, Daniel Ricciardo, what are you doing? Almost put us straight into the wall there, but we managed to hold it together just, I would say just, because he's still banging with us. Unbelievable scenes. I think Daniel Ricciardo is now completely fed up with trying to get past us, and he's just decided to try and just push us out of the way, basically. But we managed to hold on as we accelerate forward now. Still on lap 4, just coming to the end of lap 4, going to lap 5. 2 cars are coming to the pits, so we're going to make positions up. This is exactly what we predicted. The ultra soft runners have had to come in because their tyres are worn out. So that means we've gone up now into 4th position on lap 5 of this Grand Prix. Yes, 4th place, and we're still running, but no sign of rain at the moment. No, it's pretty clear out there. Well, you can't see because it's dark, but it would be if you could. Anyway, lap 6 now. Lap 6. still in 4th place. We've got more cars coming into the pits now. That's the rest. Oh, did you see that? It's raining. It is raining, everyone. Yes, the rain's coming in. We just go past the pits, up into 3rd place already, as you can see. So the cars are coming out. No, up into the lead. Up into the lead now. We have gone into the lead of this Grand Prix. Kimi Raikkonen's now the car behind us in 2nd place, but it is now starting to rain. So how long can we hold on with these tyres for? How long can we hold on as we accelerate forward now to lap 9? Lap 9, still in the lead of this Grand Prix, but we have definitely reached a crossover point. I think it's time for us to come in for our stop. The tyres are worn out, and so is the track surface, which is very, very slippery as we almost hit the wall again. The DRS has now been disabled, so yes, we've got to come in now for our stop. We have to come in. Wowzers, this is going to get very, very tight though. Raikkonen's right up our Jack Jones, but he's got to come in as well. They've all got to come in now for intermediate tyres. This is great news for Hoekstra. Can he get it? Oh, he jumps over the curb there. Can't get into the pits because it's so slippery, but he manages it. Yes, so the other cars are coming in as well. So they've all got to come in for these intermediates. Is the Hoekstra going to come in and go out in 1st place? I'm not quite sure. Let's have a look. Yes, the lads changed us onto the Inters. Thank you, lads. And we didn't get held in the pits either. Wow, fantastic. And we rejoin. Oh, it's only second. Well, no, it's only 2nd place. But Kimi Raikkonen's out of the race. What is going on? What is going on? Kimi Raikkonen's out, but it's only 2nd position that we rejoin. But Daniel Kvyat is still on dry tyres. So he's got to come in for new tyres. So that means it is going to put us back into the lead of this race. That means the strategy has worked out absolutely perfect. We nailed it. Absolutely nailed it as we accelerate forward as lap 10. Lap 10. And as you can see, Kvyat is now coming into the pits. He's got to come into the pits. He's got no choice, of course, because it's raining really hard now. And we go past and go into the lead. And it's a net lead as well. It's not provisional. It is the lead of the race. We haven't got to come in again on lap 11. And the only car we've got to fend off now is Lulu, the blessed one himself, of course, behind us in 2nd position. As we accelerate forward now to lap 12. Lap 12. Still holding on to the lead of this Grand Prix. Hamilton is trying like crazy to get past us though, but the moment we're holding him off, a little bit wide, a little bit wide. It's okay. Hamilton's still behind us as we accelerate forward now to lap 15. Lap 15, it's the last lap of the Grand Prix. Hamilton has unfortunately not been able to get past us. Oh, still slipping and sliding all over the place for the Hoekstra. He's desperate not to let Hamilton get past and take this lead away from him. As you can see, Carlos Sainz is now in 3rd position. Carlos in 3rd as we accelerate forward down to the last dying seconds of this Grand Prix. Hamilton still hasn't managed to get past us. Of course, it's very tight and twisty. And of course, in the wet conditions, you really don't want to go for a pass because if you cock it up, you'll end up straight into the barrier. And just a few more corners to go now. And I think we're going to win the bloody race. Oh, just this one. Come on, hold it together. The checker flag has come out and we cross the line. And yes, we win it. Fuck's sake. Get in there. 1st place for the Hoekstra. And we beat Lulu as well. Fantastic. Fantastic indeed. And there is the Chief Operations Officer at Williams. I only said that because I've got no idea what his name was. And there's the Hoekstra. Look at him, so sprightly. 39 years old and still winning races in a Williams. Oh my goodness. Fantastic. Well, we called that superbly. Yes, for once the Hoekstra did good. Yes, usually he cocks it up every race, but this time he did pretty darn decent. On to the top step. There is the Hoekstra. And look at that. They're congratulating the fact that an independent team is up there on the top step. Yes, Hoekstra holds up the trophy. It's another one for the trophy cabinet. He's got so many now, so many. He's got so much more than Lewis Hamilton. So much more than Lewis. And the champagne goes over everyone. Look at that cameraman. Look. Oh, there's Claire Williams. There's Claire. Ooh. Hello, Claire. And let's look at the points then. So we have skyrocketed up into 4th position now, just 64 points behind the leader with 165 points. Sebastian Vettel still in the lead with 229 points. Fantastic, fantastic indeed. Lewis Hamilton in 2nd place with 212. Let's have a look at the constructor standings. We're in 6th place. Oh my goodness. As always, thanks so much for watching, everyone. You've been awesome as always. And as always, there will, of course, be more later. Wow, look at that team approval. Well done indeed, Hoekstra. Well done indeed.